is. It's Son of Beast. I'm sorry, but I have done too many of each editing parts of the skills, so unfortunately I'm still stuck with Infamous Swoosh. So, as you may have already have heard of it before, I've done too many of them, which I can understand that there's a lot of reaction that I have done so many times. Basically, I have done so many of them. What's the traveling stories? Then a sleepover reaction. And then the last one I have already had that was insane. I don't know what to say about it because this is a lot of process that I was trying to do. But there's only like a few more to go. And then I'm all caught up with the Infamous Swoosh before new episodes of the videos coming out very soon. So I bet it's a good time to do the friend stories. It's featuring TheOdd1sOut. So, well, I'll see what I can do. But it's very tough to be honest, be saying, but this is not quite easy enough to understand it. But I'll find out what it is. So, let's see how this one goes. And if it doesn't help, let's see how I react to this. And here we go. This is the friend stories. Starting now.
Today's video was sponsored by Dark Nemesis Infinite Quest. More on them later.
Dark Nemesis Quest. Yeah, because I never seen that sponsor part of it. But in the middle of it, I'm just going to skip it. Okay, here we go.
There's one time at a sleepover, I partied a little too hard. And by partied too hard, I mean I ate too many candy and pizza, and then I threw up in the middle of the night.
Man. Yeah, this happened with the story because I know I ate so many food. This happened to me a couple of times right now. I definitely had a hard time. I ate too much. But with that being moment, it never settled down. Because there's a lot of food in me, I definitely did go to the bathroom and I vomited out. Oh my god. It's gross. It's too gross. But I want to make it fair content. Not a nasty content like I did. I just don't want that. It's very kind of super gross. And it's very tough. Nobody has ever even heard of what's going on. But too hard to handle. Can't help it at all.
Your friend's house?
Yeah, I threw up on the floor, you know?
Yeah, all over the guys. Guys, what's wrong, James? I can't see. You know?
That's very super satisfying with that grossness. I mean, I don't believe it.
On the floor, you know?
Yeah, all over the guys. Guys, what's wrong, James? I can't see.
Oh, jeez. I can't soar how this could happen.
You know, I've been doing collabs for 5 years, right?
It's been that long?
Yeah, we're old. Well, you're old. I'm not old. I'm still thriving in life. So I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to start these videos ever.
You just gotta go, hey guys, welcome back to another crazy collab. Today we got the TheOdd1sOut. No, you don't want that?
No. Let's choose another one, please. Get rid of this. We're good.
Oh, dude, no.
So, what are we doing today, Swoosh?
James, you have friends, right?
A couple.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, well, do you want to be my friend?
Yeah, I mean, sure, whatever, if I have to.
Well, can I be with your friend here? Swoosh is the one. Or, if I said it right. Let me see that. TheOdd1sOut. Can I be your friends with you? If yes, maybe. If no, then I'll cry. Nah, I'm kidding. I know. It never happens like that. Never does.
Alright, well, I have a story. I have a friend named Wyatt. I've mentioned him in videos before. He's a really chill guy. He doesn't really get, angry. I've never really seen him get, really mad. We've never really, butt heads to the point where we're, physically, hitting each other or whatever. That's never happened. I mean, granted, it hasn't really happened with a lot of my friends, but
I was gonna say that's a good line not to cross.
so in 12th grade, we were all getting changed for gym class, and my pecs and abs were out that I definitely have. Wyatt either tosses an ice cube at me or like puts it down my shirt or something. I don't really remember. I don't know why, but I just thought to myself, well, I'm gonna just throw it back at him. So I pick it up, and he's like, wait, and I like,
Oh my god. It's the same thing just like every time with the pet peeves when I always know that for sure. And friend stories, I don't know what to say because feels like it's like already been coming back and I can't even feel it. Not even at all.
me or like puts it down my shirt or something. I don't really remember. I don't know why, but I just thought to myself, well, I'm gonna just throw it back at him. So I pick it up, and he's like, wait, and I like for no reason.
See, this is what definitely happens right now. That gets a little payback.
Just like wail it with all of my might at him, except it hit him in the neck, and he was like, ah! And bro, he didn't want to punch me because like we're good friends. So instead of like letting his anger and rage out in just pain from getting welted in the neck by
Was this an
ice cube,
icicle? Did it like hit his jugular or something? How did he have such a strange reaction?
I don't know. I just wailed it with all my might from like point blank, dude. I like wailed it at his neck for no reason.
I mean, if it's something else, I could have sworn, because if it's something like very that bad, something's about to happen. How could that be a thing there? TheOdd1sOut. How could you say that? And swoosh. How could that be also with the chemical reaction of what is going to be happening in between? Can you figure something else here too, please? I gotta make a commitment on this.
I mean, he started it.
Yeah, so he starts punching the wall instead of punching me. He's like, just like punching the wall. For like 2 weeks, Wyatt's knuckles were just completely like bruised. And I was like, dude, I am so sorry that I threw that ice cube at you for no reason.
You had a reason. He started it. That's...
Yeah, but like welting him with it?
You told me Wyatt was a chill dude, and it seemed like punching the wall to the point where you injure yourself for 2 weeks.
It seems like he's not like chill. He's like very, very rude at that point. I mean, he's kind of like acting miserable. I mean, come on, man. I mean, there is no joke.
That doesn't really seem chill. I'm not gonna lie, swoosh.
Yeah, I remember people being like, dude, what happened to your knuckles? And he's like, I punched a wall.
Got in a fight with an ice cube. So I don't know if this story counts because this was a friend's little brother story. I'm gonna call this person Poopy. Is that a good one?
You're 25.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So this story all started when a group of my friends invited me to go camping in Zions Park in Utah. To get camping there, to get in a campsite, you need to get like on a month-long wait list just to go camping there.
What?
When they told me they were going camping in Zions Park, I was like, oh, that's so cool. Let's go, you know? We're driving up. We're very close to the campsite. And I asked them, I was like, so how long was the reservation for? And they were like, reservation? And I was like, you didn't make a reservation? They're like, no, we were just gonna show up and go camping. And I was like, you can't do that at Zions Park. It's always booked out. And they're like, I'm sure it's fine. We show up.
I don't think so, because if you gotta make some reservations. Yeah, you gotta reserve yourself, book yourself in. Because if you don't book yourself in, then they're never gonna like get you in there. I know everything has already been changed right now, but it is never. It's not really the same thing every year, but you gotta book now, because that's really that different, and you don't want to like get enforced with anybody else that you wanted to share for. You gotta show the right encouragement to do this, and make sure you have your ticket stand and mobile reservations on the email. And finally, find a quantity of how many you can figure it. You can't just always show up. You're going to get kicked out at this point. Never going to let that happen with you again.
Up to the little place, and they're like, where's your reservation? And I was like, told you guys. So they kicked us out.
Gosh.
We couldn't go camping there. We had to drive like 30 minutes away to a different campsite. So we were camping, and my friend's little brother, whose name is Poopy,
Oh man, Poopy, I can't even stand it.
Again, 25.
He was being so obnoxious and weird with all of us. We were all in someone's tent watching a scary movie. He just recently went through a breakup. He's 19 years old and he just went through a breakup.
19-year-olds are so annoying.
I know, dude. And he went through a breakup, so he was like talking about it. He was like, "Oh man, she was the one, you know?" And we're like, "You're 19. You're not even, your age doesn't start with a 2 yet. So you can't be talking about the one." And then we're watching the scary movie in a tent with a bunch of dudes, and Poopy goes, "I wish one of you was a girl so then we could snuggle up and watch this scary movie."
Oh my god. What? Is that really thinking that you want to say something? Poopy head? Huh? Matty Poo?
And then we're watching the scary movie in a tent with a bunch
I remember watching that one. I know that show.
of dudes, and Poopy goes, "I wish one of you was a girl so then we could snuggle up and watch this scary movie." And then we're like, "Bro, what?"
Wait, what?
Yeah, we were all
Bro, too real, man. That's
Yeah.
too real. What are you saying right
we're
now?
like, it's all dudes in a tent. Do you want us to give you a little bro kiss, dude? Like, stop. You know, we can tell. Anyway,
Yo,
so we
what?
just, dude,
Yeah, what in the world, dude? Why would you have to do that every single time?
you just made everyone in the tent uncomfortable.
Well, I would imagine so. Man, I wish one of you was a girl so I could, like, give you a big fat kiss goodnight. Like, what? So, I went to a pretty small school. In 12th grade, no one in my class did drama. I don't know, everyone else had jobs and I was a YouTuber. So, I had free time. We were doing
You always got a great free time, but it's not for long when you always have to start monetizing for yourself.
a Christmas Carol. It's
Ooh,
like, it was a
Scrooge.
fun play. Yeah, with Scrooge. And like, since I was a senior and the only senior that was doing it, like the people just like gave me like one of the lead roles.
Who were you?
I was Scrooge's nephew. I think his name was Fred.
Oh. Well, you were one of the little ones with the crutch and the God
What?
bless them, everyone.
No,
like,
I
that's
was
you,
like
isn't
grown
it?
man with a wife.
What? Scrooge's nephew
you
has
gotta-
a wife? All right, Scrooge, I'm going to be honest. The only Scrooge...
Okay, I thought something was gonna happen like that. I thought with the cane, and you, TheOdd1sOut, look like a snowman. I mean, I don't know what to say about it, but it feels like very different. I can't even believe it. Well, I don't know what to say, but let's keep going.
crutch and the God
What?
bless them, everyone.
No,
like,
I
that's
was
you,
like
isn't
grown
it?
man with a wife.
What? Scrooge's nephew
you
has
gotta-
a wife? All right, Scrooge, I'm going to be honest. The only Scrooge piece of media that I've seen was the duck one, Scrooge McDuck.
The play was really fun. We all had a really fun time working on it. One of the times we performed it, my friend Tim, who was playing Scrooge, I had a big scene with him. He's like, sorry.
You were saying?
I don't know why I did that. And at the end,
I don't know why he would do that. I mean, how would Scrooge come up with any sickness with that barf thing? I mean, I wouldn't want to do that because if it does happen again, you're never going to know what's happening. Well, I know a figuration because it's definitely the tough one, and you can always go with your bet. Place it up on your own.
of the play, he's like, he's a new man. He comes over to my house and he's like, oh, I would like to dine with you. And I'm like, well, humbug my tush, I guess. Let's just have a nice little dinner. I have this scene and Tim's late and I'm like, where's Tim? So I'm just sitting there and like, I don't know
is
what
this like
to do.
on stage?
Yeah,
With everyone
this was
watching?
Yes, we're on stage, and it's me and the person I'm doing a scene with, and like we're waiting for Tim's cue, like we're waiting for him to come in the door, and nothing's happening. So I start ad-libbing. We both had presents.
It looks like you're a part of it in the fairy tale. I couldn't even remember this, but you know, I just do not know what did happen because I really never know what was going on. So yeah, I mean, don't get yourself uncomfortable then.
It's Christmas and we give presents, but like in the scene, we never opened my present. And I opened my present and there was a penny in there. And I was like, you got me a penny? Oh, this is just preposterous. And I didn't know what to say. Literally, we're sitting there. No one's coming. And I go, so how was your day? And then finally, like I literally said that. And finally Tim knocked on the door and like, to open the door and I'm like, Uncle Scrooge, what are you doing here? Tim looks like not good. Like he had a lot of like old person makeup on and like he was sweating and like he looked really scary. And I'm standing next to him.
I feel like more scary than I felt because if I was Fright Night, feels like it's very that scary. And I don't know what to say. Because, ew, gross.
And as he's trying to do his scene, he's like struggling to say things and his eyes are closed and he's sweating a bunch and he's like,
Oh my goodness.
he was like, well, I would like to do the, and I'm like, what's going on? Turns out backstage, he had a scarf on and one of the pieces of yarn from the scarf got lodged in his throat.
Oh.
And he had to just continue the play. So as he's talking to us,
Wait, seriously, we're good? Are you sure about that? That he wants to continue while in the infested incident?
he's trying not to choke and like cough. He's like, I would like to dine with you this fine evening. and I don't know what to do. I start ad-libbing again and I go, I mean, if you don't choke, then yeah. And everyone laughed because I'm a little funny guy here and there.
Oh, you must be a funny guy. Maybe you should be in the character actor of the voice acting laugh character. Like a funny character. Maybe you got a good impression with that. Won't you mind doing that? If you can.
Scene continues and like he's still coughing, like it's getting worse and worse. And we're like, what do we do? Out of nowhere, like someone behind stage that was playing like his little like butler in the play just like knocks on the door and I'm like, who are you? And he goes, I'm his doctor, he needs help. And he just picks him up from like his legs and just walks out backstage and like everyone was clapping and laughing. And it was just crazy.
This story involves a friend that's a girl.
Yes! Let's go!
Oh man, I'm a girl. I don't know what to do. Okay, get in. Let's hear what you got there. Odd ones out.
Oh man, I'm intrigued now, baby.
So me and my friend that's a girl were at a convention, and at the end of the convention there is this big party with loud music, and then the song played a slow song. Just everyone put their hands back down and they went to their loved ones and did a little slow dance together. So me and my friend that's a girl, we were like holding each other, just moving around, and then while we were doing a slow dance, someone just tapped on my shoulder and was like, "Can I get a picture?" The thing is, I was just so in that convention headspace that I just was like, "Sure, let's do it."
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Do you want to know the crazy thing about this all?
What?
Is that me and my friend that was a girl, we were in disguises the whole time. We were wearing furry heads. This took place at a furry convention.
What?
Wait, what?
What? Is this a crazy thing that everybody was wearing a costume over it? Is that really a thing? Because of a VidCon and Comic-Con were really almost alike? Seriously? Is that true?
This is insane. This is like a miniseries.
I left that detail out on purpose as like the final twist.
Dude, that's so funny. I did not expect that. That had so many plot twists.
Yeah, you got so many plot twists, I gotta say, but I want to hear from here.
This is insane. This is like a miniseries.
I left that.
Oh, the Netflix series. Thank goodness I could definitely watch it anytime.
That detail out on purpose as like the final twist.
Dude, that's so funny. I did not expect that. That had so many plot twists. One thing that I like to do with my friends is play today's sponsor, Dark Nemesis Infinite Quest. What about you, Jay? Oh. Dark Nemesis is a free, immersive ARPG that through battling guilds strengthens your status from a wee itty-bitty boy
to a warrior of the multiverse.
I love that fan art. You done really well.
Infamous Ooze, I want to be a warrior of the multiverse.
That's great, you little weird-looking thing. What would you do
Why would you say that name?
if you were in the multiverse?
I think I would.
Personally, I would love to fight a variant of myself that's from the Dark Nemesis universe. I mean, I think I could take him. Dark Nemesis actually offers a lot for a mobile game. Super quick level ups and free resources, really cool 3D visuals, and beautiful graphics that, looks so good. The soundtrack is also amazing. You seriously feel connected to the game when you're playing it. Not only that, but you can also play with your friends and other players across the world Battle Royale style, so you can find out who's the strongest peacekeeper. There's 4 different and unique classes as well. Warrior, Assassin, Mage, Gunslinger. There's also 5v5s and 10v10s to team up and destroy
Everyone you know and love that plays this game.
And there's a new thing added to Dark Nemesis.
Wings.
Wings are these super cool graphically designed wings that you can equip in the game. And if you want to be even cooler, you can have the Spirit. The Spirit has two forms. The first form being a mount to make you go faster, and the second being a weapon that the Spirit can form based on the class that you're playing. Aw, you're so cute. The point is, Dark Nemesis Infinite Quest is the most immersive, detailed, and overall fun mobile battling game out there. And if you use the code WINGS now, you can get in-game package bonuses. Isn't that nice? So with all that being said, make sure to download Dark Nemesis today. And now watch me and James try to end the video.
Yeah, okay, I will definitely try to see if I can play at that game. If it doesn't work that way, I mean, I'll quit it. Now for the end of this video of Infamous Swoosh with TheOdd1sOut.
Well, thanks for joining me, James. This was fun.
No problem, Swoosh.
So how much do I owe you? Because
500. I have a Venmo. Don't worry.
500.
500.
Right. Yeah, Venmo. Okay, that's fine.
Per minute.
Yeah.
$500? I mean, no effing way. I mean, this is not gonna happen.
Do you mind like lowering down the price because per minute? Oh my. Well, dude, I know like the budget doesn't really.
Okay,
like,
fine. I'll give you the friends for 5-year discount.
Let's
so
go.
$4.95 per minute.
All right, so $4.45 per minute. One more time again. Gotta hear it.
Dude, I know like the budget doesn't really.
Okay,
like,
fine. I'll give you the friends for 5-year discount.
Let's
Friends for
go.
5-year discount.
$4.95 per minute.
Huh. All right, so friends for 5% discount. I mean, great to hear that. All right, so I guess it was really well. So I'm sorry I can't get enough laugh because I'm starting to lose my energy. So I guess I'll have to come back and do the 2 videos here for tomorrow morning or afternoon or anything. Well, there may not be anything. Thank you for watching. Peace out, folks. So while as all of the hockey players and the hockey players on ice style. This is Chris from Son of Beast. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and X. Links are in my bio description. Thank you so much for tuning us in, and I'll see you again for the next one. Goodbye, guys.
If you don't, somebody will.